Good morning, people. Good morning, my brothers. How are we doing this morning, man? All good?
All good, man. Feeling happy to be above ground, bro, as always, bro.
Yep. Can't moan, bro. Don't underestimate that, you know. Do not underestimate being above ground, bro. You get me?
Yeah,
not everyone woke up this morning, bro.
Better old man talk. That's what old people say, bro.
Well, I didn't say it. Well,
obviously, you, man, are closer to the stairs than that, innit? So you're getting paranoid and that. Don't worry about it, man. You're good, man. You're safe, bro. You're safe. Don't worry.
I believe that's how we start off. Is that how we start? Close to death.
It's a close to the stairs is dangerous.
Close to the stairs. 1 foot in the stair. That's crazy, bro. What's going on? Sav, man, we had a good weekend, bro. Why are you starting off with dark hat, bro? We had a good weekend.
You had a good weekend. Actually, my weekend was
you had a good
weekend was all right. You talking about football? Yeah, you're right, man.
Bro, come on, man. What we doing?
Ram did 1-4-1, bro. You get me? So Dortmund won 2-0. Good times, blood.
So what? We're not saying Liverpool had a good weekend. You like what you saw?
Trent had a masterclass, bro. That's all I know, bro. I don't know about anything on.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I really can't believe what I'm hearing.
Trent made some few decent passes. I don't know about
No.
I don't know about masterclass, bro.
No.
There's space.
Don't let the highlights fool you, bro. This geezer was bopping the ball around, man. Got Trent back, man. It's good to see, bro.
One game time, I hear it.
Well, did he start the game or did he come on?
He played. Bro, listen, he played the whole game, bro. Just relax, man. Nah, these Preds are mad still.
I know. I just see it. You probably went in and looked for these, bro. These are crazy, bro.
No, I didn't. I told you I typed it in and it created the. And you're not seeing the background. That's what I'm looking at. The background.
Windrush Preds, man.
Darkness.
They threw the Jamaican flag in there.
No. I know. So what were you saying? So what, we didn't enjoy what we saw on the weekend? That what we were saying?
I did, Dean. I did.
Listen, I'm just gonna let you know before this starts. I'm happy. This is fine. But I'm happy to be the villain. I'm happy to be Bane and Joker, bro. Because you man make me sick. All of you make me sick already, bro. I've been trying to relax in it, but I've been on panels all year long, bro. And man, them have been talking standards. Just let me know early. Just tell me, both of you, that your standards are dropped, and then I know where we're going from there.
No, we haven't dropped.
No. My standards are dropped. My standards are dropped.
Thank you. That's fine. That's fine. Now I know where you're at, bro. Ends. It's time to give it up. Your standards
no, mine hasn't dropped, Sav.
Your standards are in the mud.
No, it's not. I just said I enjoyed this game. Why can't I enjoy this game?
I watched you, bro. You broke down the whole game, bro, and the standards of this club are so bad, bro, that man are doing basic stuff, and all of a sudden it's fabulous, bro. It's incredible. It's just basic stuff, bro. When Lewis Miley does them things for Newcastle, nobody cares, bro. This is the same stuff. Man are talking. Oh my god, the man brought out the Windrush 2's blood. Yo, G, come get your boots, man.
I knew he had to say something.
G, come get your boots, man.
You're deep, Dean. This is what you did, Dean.
You not talking about the Windrush boots.
No, Sav said it on the last stream, and you went out there and got the
you started it, bro, because you brought us that picture of G.
No, I didn't bring you no picture, bro. Don't get me wrong.
The and the BMX back in the 50s and that. Remember?
That wasn't me. That was Jerry. No, was it Jerry or you, Sav? One of you guys created it.
It was on your stream.
No, but you.
No, bro. It came up on your stream, bloody.
But
I got sent it, and then I said, let me show it. No, it was Jerry. I'm gonna throw Jerry on. That was Jerry that sent it to me.
The Jamaican flag is crazy though, and the British flag as well next to it. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, Windrush, blood. Come on.
There's a lot of Windrush there. Yeah, that's nasty though, bro. That is crazy. Yeah, see now, G's gonna hate the video. He's gonna dislike it and all sorts. I know.
Ends this video just as well.
Hey, big up. Hey, G, man. Stop ramping, man. Get on the stream, man. Stop ramping, man. You're mad. Big He said it as well. It's coming into control and hit the dislike. That's between you and bro. That's between you and Ends, bro. Don't dislike this thing here. It's mad. But yeah, anyway, let me
I didn't throw no. All I'm saying, I didn't throw up no pictures in that. It's crazy,
I
bro.
remove it. But I got sent a picture by someone that wanted trouble. Someone that can't even control themselves. They had to show me the picture. You knew when you sent it to me, you knew I was going to bring it.
I did not send it to you. I did not send you the picture. But if that person sent you the picture, whoever that is, and you decide to, let me look at it, not hold restraint and throw it on live TV. Just live YouTube.
Lies? What? Ends? What? Straight lies like that?
Just with all your fans. With all
lying is natural.
No. With all your
I can't believe how natural the lie was.
No, Dean. Listen to what I'm saying.
You didn't send it.
Dean, you're not listening to what I'm saying, or you're gonna just say stuff.
Go on.
I'm saying with all your YouTube fan base, this is what you did, bro. This is what you did.
I just want to know. All I want to know is one thing.
I didn't send it to you.
I can't believe how natural you are with this.
Prove I sent it to you.
I've never seen nothing so natural.
Prove I sent it to you, bro.
Bro, if I knew how to use technology better than I can't believe what he's done. What, you removed the image? You're nasty.
I didn't remove.
I went to look for the image. Image is gone. And you're nasty. No, I can't believe. No. You're just different. I never knew how far you're willing to go, bro. I didn't know. You know what? No, you know what? You're a good teammate to have. You're willing to go the extra mile to win. I hear it. I like that. I can't even.
I do what it takes to win. I do what it takes, bro.
So anyway, that's good. So Sav.
Yes.
Sav, talk to me, bro. What didn't you like? I know I said I've dropped my standards, yeah. I have.
All right, I'll tell you what I liked in it. I like the result. I like the result. I like the defense. The whole back four. After a certain period, there was a couple of chances where Alisson saved us, but I like the back four. And Sabo. And the rest of it sucked. But anyway.
When you say sucked, how do you mean sucked? Because I know obviously we've been terrible this season, but compared to other games this season, let's just look at it from a perspective of, all right, we've been poor this season. How does this rank amongst the performances we've been going through this season? What we've seen?
Oh yeah, if it ranks amongst the poor games, then it's about the same level as the other Brighton game where we beat them.
Yeah, that's where this is where I am, bro, right now, because we can't keep on every week. Like, to me, it's getting crazy boring doing streams because I'm saying the same thing every week. So now I have to sort of lower my expectation to give it a different perspective, bro. Because obviously, on the general, if just on the clock, that game is we won 3-0. It wasn't a great game. That's it. But under this manager, that's the best I've seen us perform for a little while. Like clean sheet, set pieces we had unlocked, we didn't concede. The transitions, a couple of times we got caught out, but it wasn't crazy. These are the things we've been asking for all season, and slowly is implementing these things. Because set pieces, we look all right now. We've been looking all right recently, and we ain't been getting caught out. Obviously, they could have scored, they didn't. But it's better than what we used to, isn't it? So, Ends, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying? He's dark Sav today. I know that. I can see it in his face.
Listen, the first opening 10-15 minutes, I would agree. Brighton was bopping Liverpool off the pitch, but without looking dangerous, in my opinion. They got into good areas, and then the final product wasn't there. No real good shot came from it. I was sitting there comfortable, bro. Then we got a foothold in the game. We started playing it. Football wasn't great, but it got better and it improved. And then, I just saw the man them doing their jobs. Thought Sobo was really good. The back line did really good. Curtis was doing his thing. Kerkez stand out for me. I don't think he put a foot wrong yesterday. Got an assist for his goal. And then in the second half, we just took full control of the game and did what we needed to do. Did they have moments? Yes, they had their moments. Curtis slipped one at a time. The guy decided to use an outside of the foot shot instead of using his left foot. I hear it. But yeah, Salah was good. Hold-up play was good. Created a goal. Him and Gakpo. Gakpo did Gakpo stuff, cutting in and actually passing the ball instead of cutting in and trying to just shoot to the moon. Chiesa, I thought, was really good in terms of his pressing. I thought his pressing set up the triggers for Salah and Gakpo to get further up and close the angles. Obviously, the keeper did get out a few times, but most of the time he was knocking it long, and then we'd win it back, and then we'll play out again. But obviously, not the best game of football, but it was really good in my opinion. It was better than what I've seen for weeks, months, as well. But yeah, it's Brighton. I think most people would probably think we'd lose as well. And we won 3-0, could have been 4. Could even have been more as well if we decided to take a few more of the opportunities that we had. Salah had one where he ran past the fullback, toe punted it instead of just opening up his body and slotting it around the goalkeeper. Verts danced into the box from a Curtis pass, should have shot early, decided to delay it, got deflected. And yeah, man, felt like we could have had one more as well with Rio's goal. Good run from Cody, cuts inside and lays it into Rio, onside by the way, and then a great finish. So we didn't get that. Yeah, so I thought it was good, man. Really, really good game of football from us, and hopefully we can take it into the next games. But obviously Liverpool's been so inconsistent this season. There's no real expectation. That's why I'm taking it game by game. So I'll watch the game, see what we do. Cool. That doesn't heighten my expectation for the next one. It just means we'll go and see what they do then. Because from the history and the data we've had this season is, even after playing well in some games, maybe not for the whole 90 minutes, but well enough to get a victory, you think, right, can you take all that positive into the next game and all the things you did well into the next game? And then we go into the next game and lose, and you're like, okay, so we're back to square one again. So for me, I'm taking it game by game, man. I'm going to enjoy the wins. I'm going to enjoy the good performances. And then the next game, if we play rubbish, then yeah, I'll give you my honest opinion then as well. But no, it was good, man. It was good.
That's why that's exactly why I am, bro. Taking it game by game. Because all this looking at the big picture is long. The manager's not going anywhere. The football's not great. So you just got to be a fan. Just be a fan for that game and just forget everything else. Otherwise, we can be grumpy all season. Rums, what are you saying, bro?
Big Tony, big up Savage, big up Lens, big up Dean.
Big up, bro.
Everyone in the chat smashed them lats. But yeah, literally echoing what Enzo was just saying, bro. Like, it was nice to win. Obviously, into the next round, that good performance as well. But you have to take it game by game. Because that Enzo said, how many times have we won a game and thinking, could this be a corner turn? And then we just lose the next game. Do you know what I mean? And I don't even want to be the negative one, but we've got a Forest team with a new manager in our next game, away from home, a ground we've not had the best record at. So, End is spot on about taking it game by game. But like you said as well, Dean, you just have to kind of live in that moment. Do you know what I mean? You have to, because end of the day, like I said, otherwise you'll be vexed all season. But again, I like the 11. I think we actually had for once, and God knows how long, some ends of play. But like someone in the chat said, was that because Brighton were bad or was we just good? Do you know what I mean? I think both things can be true at once. But I think one thing I'll give credit to Slot is, I think he did rotate the team well, because it was strong enough to win the game, but he didn't have to have all of the starting 11 on. Obviously, you saw Ekatike on the bench, saw Gravenberch on the bench. So that was nice to see, because I thought he would, I can't lie, not as weak as the Palace game when we got knocked out, but I didn't think it would be as strong as that. When I saw the 11, I was like, cool, as much as we're not good, we need to win this game. This is a strong enough 11 to win this game, and to keep a clean sheet, which don't come often nowadays for us as well. Yeah, man, I was happy with doing. But again, like N said, one game at a time. I'm not getting carried away or anything.
Yeah, I hear it. And the thing is, I hear he rotated, but he could have gave a couple other people that. Mamadashvili, maybe. Ramsey, most probably. Even Rio at start. But we can't complain. We won the game, so even the game you haven't got it wrong, have you? To be honest. But yeah, man, when Rio came on, he looked good. And this is the thing about everyone moans about VAR and whatnot. People forgetting how football used to be, bro. When I watched the Newcastle, Aston Villa game, I couldn't believe certain things I was seeing. Like the Tammy Abraham goal, well offside. Newcastle should have had a penalty in the first half. I see some madness going on. It felt like it was a PR stunt for VAR, showing us, look, you don't want to go back to these days when we get things clearly wrong. And the goal we scored, Rio, clearly onside. And bruv, like, I think I'm an advocate for VAR, but just use it properly and use it the right people. VAR is not wrong. It's just the people that use it. So, what do you lot think anyway? Because it was refreshing not to have VAR because you can celebrate when you score. You get it straight away without thinking it's gone. But what do you lot think about VAR in the game? Should we have it or not, man?
I mean, it's needed. I say needed, but yeah, it's good. It's good for the game. It's just more the people using it, bros. That's the problem. It's not the actual. It's not the technology itself. It's put in to help people make better decisions in it. But I just don't like the people using it because they pick and choose when they feel it's needed and when it's not needed. Like it just needs to be no black and white. No gray areas. Just it should be black and white. Pen, no pen. But at the moment, 1 week someone's giving it, the next week they're not giving it. But it's the same incidents, and I'm like, bro, it's a foul. The player's gone down. You can't determine whether or not you believe that's not a heavy contact or not because you're not the player or the guy committing it. Obviously, you can look at it and make your own, assessment and assumptions, but you're not there. If a guy goes over by a contact, either you give it or you're not. But you can't give the same soft one week and then don't give it the next week. Do you know what I mean? You gotta. There just needs to be a consistent line. But the guys that are using it, man, there's too much bias in it. There's moments when you're like, oh, they don't want to check things. And you're like, why didn't you want to go and check it? Or there's times, bro, when I'm like, they've said they've checked it. I'm like, bro, there's no way they checked it. Like, literally, the guy would have gone over, they cleared the ball, and then they'll shift to the goalkeeper, like grabbing the next one. They'll be like, yep, they've checked and cleared it. What? No.
Checked and cleared.
Can you take a time? You take like 30, I don't know, 10 seconds. Can you just check properly, please? Like these men have checked it in the space of 3 seconds. Like, no, it's not. Do you know what I mean? So it's more the people using it, bro, than the actual technology for me, man. And then the offside thing, bro, like it's mad, isn't it? Like Sav always says it, bro. Like if a man has a bigger shoe size, then he's offside. It's crazy, bro. Like there should be like daylight where I can't. He's definitely got the advantage over me. Not his knee. Like the the cap of his knee, just the kneecap, just.
Yeah, bro.
Look at shade, he's offside.
I've got thicker skin than yours. That's it. My skin's thicker than yours. I'm ahead of you. It's crazy. That's mad.
Do you know what? Yeah, you see if the VAR thing. Yeah, I used to be with you, Dean, as in, it's VAR is not the problem. It's the people controlling it. But I hear Thiago come out and say something like, "We don't necessarily need it. Like there'll be human error." That's what it was before VAR. Like some things let run. The one rule I do agree with that. I don't know if it will come into play. Is the Wenger rule though? When someone's offside, their whole body has to be offside. Like if the majority of their body's onside, then I think the game will flow much more with that. But when it's like entered like a little knee or a little toenail that's offside and then they're spending 5 minutes on it, it doesn't really make sense to me. But VAR, I used to think now we need it because if we didn't have it, we'll complain. Especially now experiencing it for what we've had it for the last 9 seasons now. It's been a while. But I wouldn't mind reverting back to just human error. Yes, obviously, everyone's always going to have something to complain about anyway. Do you get it? Not everyone's going to ever be on the same page. But I wouldn't mind seeing it scrapped and Wenger's offside rule being implemented. I wouldn't mind that at all.
It's too late, man. We can't go back, bro.
We saying stuff.
We can't go back. It's too late, bro. It's easy for everyone to say when we're not watching a Liverpool game, bro. But when we're in the Champions League final and we get done over, and they're gonna show us the replay and it's blatant, the man are like, "Hey, well, we asked for it not to be there anymore." It's dark. I'm scrapping, man, in the stadium. I think VAR for offsides. I think it should be there because offside shouldn't be subjective. You put a line up It's very simple. Just make the line bigger, innit? That's very simple. The thickness of the line on the pitch, make it bigger, bro. That way it can't be man's toe and that because it's ridiculous. They made it like proper thin where they're putting the crosshairs on man's. That don't work, bro. I told you, man. If man's size 10 and your size 9, bro, man's offside, bro. Yeah, and I know this because it happened in our favor, bro. In the League Cup final, the first one when it was Tuchel versus Klopp, Lukaku scored he scored a clean goal, bro.
Yeah.
And they let it go for ages and brought it back. And then they're like, oh yeah, his toe. And I saw it. I'm like, brother, that's not offside.
Yeah.
That's not offside at all. So I think they should keep it for offsides and just make the line bigger. When it comes to fouls, leave it. You don't need it for fouls, bro. Because either way, it's subjective. Like, even when they go to VAR and say, oh, you need to check this, man's still making his own decision. Like, oh, if I want to give it or not. So what's the point? You know what I mean? Or just give the referee the option to that. If I want to look at a camera, I can. None of this telling me anything. Just like, something's going on. I missed something there. Can I go look at the camera? That's it. You get me? That's what they do in the NFL, blood. Man, just go look at the camera if I need to look at it. Look at the camera and that. Throw a flag on the field or whatever, bro. So, because otherwise it's going to get ridiculous and the game that we like won't be there anymore. But it's more the rules that are the problem than anything. Rules are the first problem. People implementing them are the second. But if they don't know the rules or you keep changing them, we find out the rules of football. I mean, you can go research it yourself, and I had to do that at the beginning of last season. But they tell us the rules when something happens, and then all of us are there like, that's the rule. When did that happen? They're like, oh, yeah, we changed it in 2017 when you weren't looking. And well, what is that, bro? So we need to know. We need to order the TV channels could do a better job in it. Sky Sports and that. Beginning of the season, you have the Carragher and Neville sit down with Howard Webb, let him go through the rules of this season and what we're. Because I think they did that the 2 seasons ago. Howard Webb was sitting on there, just talking about we're going to allow more contact and but now it's silly because even pundits are falling for it, and now us fans are falling for it because we'll watch a game and man will be like, yeah, there was contact though. So football,
no,
it's contact sport. It's not basketball, bro. What do you mean there was contact? Yeah, but it didn't make you fall to the floor like a dickhead, bro. I think you should be able to give a penalty and book the man for diving. Honestly, I swear. Because you can tell if like, oh yeah, you know what? That's a foul still, but why did you theatrically dive on the floor like that? So you're getting a yellow card and you can have your penalty, bro, you prick.
Yeah.
Stop man doing the foolish thing, bro. Yeah, man acting like they've been shot by a sniper and that. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Do you know what, Savage? Do you know why you're spot on, bro? Because even with I made my feelings clear. I said, bro, I've been seeing Salah do that, bro. But end of the day, you're taught as a forward if there is contact to go down. But you're spot on to do that theatrics and act like you've been shot, bro. There's no need. I'm actually with that. Give the penalty because there was contact. But bro, the way you're just flinging yourself to the ground. Yeah, hold this yellow card as well. 100%. I agree with that, bro.
And the rest should start giving penalties when I'm on my feet, bro. If man drag me when I'm on my feet, give the penalty. Yeah. I shouldn't have to throw myself to the floor to get the pen. Just give the pen. It'll stop man doing. You remember that? I don't know if it's the second season of VAR or the second season with Leicester in it. They won the league the season before. Then the following season, VAR come in and they were fucked, bro. Because Wes Morgan and Oof were. Remember the season before they were putting man in headlocks in the box.
At corners, innit?
You remember that? And then the VAR came in, and as soon as they touched anyone's shirt, it's a penalty. And then you saw what happened to Leicester after that. So, yeah, man, someone has to set that out early and let them know, implement it, man, because VAR at this point is needed, and there's too much money in the game. You know what I mean, and if man them gamble, bro, you don't want to be winning your bet, brother. Man talking about go back to VAR. But I've had that before. You know, man, I've done it. Try cash out, blood. You see a foul, I'm cashing out, blood, and then William Hill pauses. So what are you doing?
Bro, Savage, it happened to one of my boys. It's better to count when it's a minus, bro.
Yeah, it pauses, isn't it? It's dark, man.
It's bad.
It's true.
You are right about one thing, Dean, though. This thing where they're not doing I get it for the lesser, the lesser clubs on it because they don't have the camera equipment in the state. I get it. But we can't have what we had in the village. Luckily, Newcastle won in the end and smoked them. But bro, Abraham's goal is definitely offside. Like you can't have that. And obviously we beat Brighton, but if it was 1-1 and then Rio scores that goal, it gets disallowed and then it goes to penalties or something and we lose. Like, it's a clear goal, man. So you can't have that stuff. When the lines in the grass are good enough, I don't know what the linesmen were doing. Like you can see from the line in the grass.
Exactly, bro.
It's even like the Diaz one at Spurs.
That
a
was dark.
couple years ago.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
That's the worst, bro.
That was
Forget
dark,
even the audio and that comes out after it. Like Savage said, you can see by the blade of the grass sometimes. He's clearly that one's clear as data because he even had defenders ahead of him, bro. That was just crazy. But you're right, bro. Normally the grass is a good indicator, especially when they're right near. You know, sometimes they changes the level of the grass. So you know when it's lighter and it's dark, especially when they're right near the line that separates the lighter and the dark bit, bro. I don't understand. Sometimes I don't even need to bring the lines out. You're spot on, Savage.
Yeah, because you know that like, sometimes, I mean, if a ref's a dickhead, he's a dickhead, but a lot of the times we get onto refs, they're actually doing their job, bro. You get me? You know what it is with refs? They just remind me of policemen, and so I don't really like them, but I'm aware that we need the police, and some of them do their job properly, bro. And that's what refs are to me, bro. Like you'll be screwing at the man that stopped you and found some grams in your pocket and that. Oh, I'm not going to prison, big man. You're a criminal. You gotta go to prison. It's not his fault. He's not big. He's not big, bro. He found what he found in it, and that's Ref will go with the Man City Liverpool, bro. It's like, oh no, you gotta give the Haaland goal, and Szoboszlai can't get sent to. Bro, it's a red card, bro. It's just the rules of the game. It's horrible. We want it to carry on, but it's the rules of the game, isn't it? So make the rules better, man. Shit rules, bro. Because I don't even know what the handball rule is anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, same. I don't know.
When it hits someone's hand, I just assume penalty. Yeah, just give the penalty because I'm just confused. I just assume it's a penalty, bro. Just give
I don't know what deliberate handball is. I don't know what deliberate handball is because most people don't deliberately handball it. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what clear. I don't know what unnatural.
Do you know what confused me the other day? You see, obviously I'm happy it happened, but bun Chelsea. But you see when the Leeds player went through. Yep. For me, the minute I saw the replay, I'm like, oh yeah, Chelsea won is 2-1. That's not going to get given. Yeah. And then I checked 5 minutes later, it stayed 2-2 and it got given. I was like, bro, that's a clear handball. For me, that's a clear handball, bro. But now I don't understand if it's deliberate. Is it this? Is it that? Like, it don't make sense. I've seen in other games that get chalked off, bro. Like, goals are not standing. So
that's what I hate.
That you're trying to tackle someone in the box and they say man's hands in unnatural position. You know how unnatural it is to run with your hands behind your back? That's unnatural.
They think you're Sonic, bro. You see how Sonic used to think?
I dare somebody to try and slide tackle with your hands behind your back and see if you don't tear your rotator cuff.
Exactly, you can't. So it's crazy.
It's true though. It's so true how they want you to play. Because we saw them. What was it? Italy or Spain? Somewhere they used to put their hands behind the back before we used to do it. And I was thinking, why do it? Hands behind the back is crazy.
Crazy.
That's what you doing. Hands behind the back. I swear it was in Spain. We see that. I was thinking, you are nutters. Like, they can't even risk, bruv. I've got a pair of arms. Do you not realize these arms are not optional? These are air. Like, if I slide, one might go in the air. Even if my hand goes up above my head, it's still natural. Like, I can't slide and my hand just I just take them off for a little while. It's mad. I don't understand.
He's just unplug your arms.
It's the potato man arms. It's crazy to me, bro. It's mad, bro. But you know what? Let me quickly go back to that Tottenham game here. What you were saying, Ron, because that still scarred me. That's to this day. Even in what's it called? I was having a back and forth with someone. Yeah, someone talking about Liverpool and all this crap. Yeah, and then he was going back and forth with Arsenal and Liverpool. I called them Arsenal. You're Arsenal, bro. I don't care. Don't give me Liverpool. Yeah, bro, because you know what he said? He said something here, and I said, bro, we've had most probably two of the worst decisions in VAR history. We had a goal. They said it was a goal. 2 minutes later, they couldn't even. Why couldn't they bring the game back and say it's a goal? They realized not even 2 minutes, about 60 seconds later, it was a.
They knew, they knew earlier, bro. They chose not to. They were trying to match fix the team.
Thank you, bro.
They knew,
bro, but why couldn't they bring it back?
Because they didn't want to get anyone in. They didn't want to get anyone in trouble, bro. That's why they're like, I gotta protect my boy. Because if I call this out now in this recording, it's a long day for him.
Crazy.
It's a long day for
bro, you can't. Wait, ends. You can't.
Because that's the same game we got red cards, isn't it? I think that's the same game we got.
Jota got a red card in the game.
And what's his name got sent off? Jones and
Jota.
2 red cards. Jota didn't even touch him.
Yeah.
Bro, that game was a myth. And the thing is, Man, you get taken to court. All this time your boy is saying, I didn't do it. They show you the CCTV footage of your boy putting two in someone's head paws, like, blatantly. You can't defend that no more. You see it. Like, the evidence is there. The goal was perfectly good. And you're saying, no, you know, because of the rules, I can't, bruv, allow the rules. A goal supersedes everything, bro. That's what I don't understand with this black and white. Like, bro, sometimes it's not always black and white, bro. You got to go with common, like you said, sir, the goal, the Haaland goal, not the Haaland goal, the Man City goal. I don't just give the goal, bro. I don't care if you could send some life as well if you want. I don't care. The goal's a goal, bro. The advantage is advantage. Let's go. I know the rules say you can't, but bro, come on, man. The rules are just ruined. You're putting in too many rules that don't make no sense. That the whole thing that's meant to happen happens. Like, you get me? So I really don't understand it, bro.
Savage is right though. It's too late to go back.
God, sorry, go on. Yes,
it's too late to go back still.
No. Carry on, because you know what? People want to say stuff to me. Okay. No, carry on. I'm just doing something here. Carry on.
Dean, whatever you do not put whatever you're going to do on the screen. Don't do it. Don't do it, Dean. Trust me. Go protect the brand, Dean. I'm telling you, protect the brand.
I can't breathe. Please continue. I cannot breathe right now. I can't. I ain't got the screen up. I can't even breathe. Oh,
Dean, just trust me on this one, Dean. Don't protect the brand.
I can't breathe. I literally can't. Ends. If this was you would do it.
No, I wouldn't. I promise you. No, maybe in the early stages, but not.
I know you.
No, in the early stages I wouldn't, but not now.
I know you, bro. You get me? No, carry on, bro. Carry on. Nothing's going on. Carry on, bro. Liverpool's great. Carry on the conversation. Go on.
Yeah, man. I get it, man. All you, man. Listen, I'm happy with the result too, innit? Just know I'm happy with the result. I don't like the way we play football, bro. A certain man had games off in that game, innit? But everyone's like, oh, this person played good, this person played. Bruv, this Virgil, bruv, had a game off. This man turned up to work and still had a day off, bro. Oh my God. Look what's on the screen. Not on the screen.
I'm dead.
Ends. Let me know when this happened, bro. I need to know when this occurred. I just want to know, was I? I don't think I was about.
Is that JJ? That's bad. That's bad.
Oh no,
Yo.
This is not.
Yo. I ended Jerry. They look like the suffering boy. Oh my God.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no.
That's mad. That is mad.
Ends, I've been waiting for you, Ends. Every time I jump on Ends' stream, he's got something to say, regardless of what's going on. He doesn't care.
Is there context with this picture?
No, the contents is that's the contents. That is the whole contents there. There's more content. There's more content. There's a bit more content. I'll give you more content. Yeah, quickly. Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Bro, there's more content.
Man said Murray said zoom in, M's got the biggie eyes.
Oh, blood.
Days.
Ooh. Wade in the water.
That's crazy.
Ends. Show your face.
Look at that pick in the gun. This is Ends' fault for starting on G, you know.
This is mad.
Ends don't change, man. Look at him. Look at him. He's being particular with what cotton he's picking. Come on, bro, man.
Yeah, Gary's just grabbing it and is separating them and everything.
Separating.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, literally, I'm crying.
No, it's messed up. But the thing is, like, this is the calm picture as well. Dane knows this is the calm photo.
So there's more. That's crazy.
Oh, I can't even focus. That is mental. let me try to regain some. Oh man,
True though, that's mad.
Yeah, I just read what he said.
That comment's mad. That's crazy. That is crazy.
You know what AI taught you? Because you can't do nothing about it, bro. You can't do nothing
Well,
about it.
you can't do nothing, bro.
Can't do nothing. Man, I'll just go to your Instagram and rob your picture.
Hey, that's crazy.
oh, it's about time. How many times Ends got me recently?
This is what happens when man trying to pick on G and that. G's always ready, bro.
G's internet ready, bro. G's been internet.
G
ready.
is internet ready.
Nah, because
Hey,
he didn't
G,
send,
got your
he
back.
didn't send those, bro. I know Sam did.
Nah, bro, it weren't me. It weren't me, bro.
It weren't me.
It weren't me.
You know what? Sam probably just received them.
No, I received them. I received the photos and that, but I never sent them, bro.
Hey, big up G, man. Oh, G, listen, I hear it. Ends was sending for you earlier. Ends sends for me every stream he does. I hear it. Like, sometimes, bruv, like, you gotta pay back. Sometimes you gotta pay back. Ends just getting away with murder at it every day.
Should print it off though. It's one of them ones to put on the treadmill and that, bro. Like times could be harder. Just run.
that extra 5K, you know what to do. Look at
It could be worse. Could be worse.
It could be worse. It could be.
Don't kill me, man.
Oh, bro. Let's try to wheel it back in. So, wait, Sam, your guy. I know you love cussing at the start. Van Dijk was
workers and that.
He was throwing Kerkez under the bus every game. Game. You think finally Van Dijk's got a bit of respect?
Hey, Dean, if your community send for you, that's your own fault.
What are you doing then? See, this is what I knew. Ends has already got his revenge made up already. I know already. So the thing is, I know I'm not going to hear the last of it. I know for a fact. I'm not going to hear the last of this.
Oh man,
Ends is a real child. You got to understand. Ends is a real live child. He will carry on this.
How about this, Dean? When he went off camera just now, he was getting his get back. He was prepared.
You think I don't know?
No.
I've been on stream where he will ask a question, a serious question, and he couldn't answer the question because he was thinking about revenge, and he stopped the whole show just to get revenge. Like, the question was a serious question. He stopped the whole. It's not our show, not my show or his show, someone else's show. He stopped the whole show just to get revenge. And he couldn't just be. He couldn't be respectable for 1 minute. I know what he's like. You know there's something cooking. Where's better technique? Hey, Sav, I need your help, because you know what? I know Ends is better on the computer than me already. So I need your help.
Ender's dark with it still, bro.
No, he's a
So
villain,
what's
bro.
what is Virgil talking on Kerkez? That's what it is. Virgil talking about Kerkez.
Say again? Yeah, Virgil.
Yeah.
Virgil just basically saying, yeah, he's a young youth. What's it called? Obviously, he's had to improve, and given time, you can see it. So you can see in the game that he's got a bit more respect.
Yeah, he's improved.
Bro, this is road stuff. And you got to earn your respect, and you can't just turn up, rock up, take Robbo's position, and expect Virgil to just accept the end. You got to show me why you're taking Robbo's position. All the madnesses you're doing at the start of the season against Crystal Palace. And you heard that, yeah, Crystal Palace. Ends can't even concentrate. He's pissing me off, bro. Can't even concentrate doing stuff.
Sorry.
Ends ain't even listening. He's not even on the screen. Listening. He can't see us.
I think Kerkez has got. I think he's got better. I think he stopped trying to get man to invert in it so much. Now, funny enough, in the second half against Brighton, he did, but he helped because the midfield was missing, so he needed to be there. And Brighton weren't really attacking down that side in the second half, so he would step into midfield. It'd help out there. He made a few tackles there as well. But yeah, he's made an improvement, man. Obviously, the thing is, like, man, don't think I don't like Kerkez. And obviously, I was dissing him at the beginning of the season because he was shit, and now he's not. Yeah. And Virgil can run his mouth, and now he is young and that. But Virgil was the one bullying him at the beginning of the season, not me. I was watching Virgil shouting at him on the pitch. I was like, let the man play.
Yo, Savage. Savage,
Some Jeremy Carlton, you know, bro. Just brought him on stage.
It's even worse than that, Savage, bro. Virgil will make a mistake and then shout at Kerkez.
Shout at Kerkez, exactly. I think he's been good, bro. I think in particular he's been good, better the last few games, but he's made an improvement anyway.
But for me, bro, it's simple, bro, and just to stop letting him. I know you said in the second half he did, and you're right. Because the midfield are non-existent. We needed that.
Well, apart from that, play him as a left back, and he'll do left back stuff, innit?
Exactly. That, bro. We saw what he did for Bournemouth, albeit different club, different pressures, and that. But we've seen his forte is energy to bomb forward. I've always said his crossing isn't the greatest. Even in Bournemouth days,
his crossing is a bit needy still.
Do you know what I mean? Like he put in a few. I remember one away at Spurs for Bournemouth. I was watching them and he put it on a peach. I think for Evan Nielsen. I was like, "Bro, you got that on your locker."
He did it against Thingy as well, innit? Remember Bournemouth when Newcastle was on an unbeaten run and then Bournemouth battered them.
Yeah, away from and smoked them. But that's what I'm saying, Savage. When I carried on watching him for Bournemouth, I was like, I'm just watching you in the big games. When I've watched that highlights and that your crosses, there's no real consistency. Like you have one good cross and then another 8 bad crosses, but people will only remember the good one. Do you know what I mean? But listen, he's improved, but just don't let him build up. Stop having him as that third centre back kind of thing, and you'll see he will improve. Do I still rate him highly? I'm the same, man.
Rums, I'm the same as you, bro. Because when I'm doing watch-alongs and that, like obviously, there's times when Liverpool are so bad, and he's got so much energy in that he's the one performing. Him and Sabo, funny enough, the ones with the most energy in that. And then it sounds like I'm like underwhelmed by him, but I'm not. It's just that I'm not overgassing him doing certain things. Like he's doing the stuff he should be doing, and everyone else isn't. That doesn't mean that he's being incredible. It just means he's doing basic stuff, innit? So I think he's been very good. I think if he played for any other Premier League team, it wouldn't make a difference to me. Like I wouldn't be like, oh, you need to get this Kerkez guy in. But I think he's been doing his job properly. And in a team where people haven't been doing their job and haven't been doing the basics, he's got round to doing that now. And that's what happened before Frimpong got injured as well. Like he was doing the basics again.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's all you need him. That's all you need him to do, bro. Like I love Robbo, but what he was doing on the clock, apart from like the crossing and that, what was proper levels, it was pretty basic what to do as a left back.
Facts.
Not you know what I mean? And he gained a great reputation for himself doing it. So I'm not mad at that at all. I just think he's been very good. But to go any further than that, because people are, this geezer. No, bro. Like I didn't even think he should have been in the team of the year last year, but he's been good for Liverpool so far now. So I think I can erase a little bit of what he did at the beginning of the season now because he's had more good games than bad games. And then man,
you know it's typical fan that you see how he had that stinker first half against Bournemouth. Everyone's like, the normal Kerkez is back, but there's enough samples that you can see. That game's an anomaly in the last month or two. He has credit where credit's due. Do you know what I mean? Do I think this can carry on going forward? We're yet to see. Obviously, still need to see a bit more, but he's been good, man. And again, that cross for Jones. That's what I was just speaking about, Savage, that he'll do one good cross, then the next 2 or 3 weren't levels do you get. But you're going to have a few bad crosses in a game, but you still need to have some sort of consistency. Let's say you make 8 crosses in a game. At least make sure 5 of them are good. Or even 50%, you know what I mean? But
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man. But he's doing what he needs to do, man.
Yeah, it's good, man. ADHD football sometimes, and he's a bit rash as well. But he'll because I've seen him DC when he lost his mind with the Brighton player. He's going to beat him up. I said, bro, calm down, bro. It's all right. Relax, man. But yeah, apart from that, he's good, man. He's been good. So
you can tell he's clumsy. He's the type to just smash cups and that in his yard or whatnot, bro. You can tell
bro, it's the Hungarian thing, bro. Like the two with the most energy in our team are from the same nation, bro. There's something going on in the waters, isn't it? So
for real.
Hey G, what you saying, bro?
I'm good, man. I was having a good morning. You know what I'm saying? I was having a
good to see you, bro. Good to see you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Everyone have a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yo, can't wait for the historical show that I do during the week. It's gonna be mad interesting, bro. Mad.
And you're right, bro, man. You're good now, yeah?
No, I'm all good, bro. I told you. I'm all good.
I can see in your face, bro. I just know this.
Nah. I ain't got nothing planned. I promise you, bro.
No, he just can't say.
No, I ain't got nothing planned. I promise you. There's context to it, innit? G only fought back, but yeah. It's context.
Yeah, I was tired. But bro, man sitting here calmly, you know, I said, oh, let me watch Dean's show, you know, while I was doing a bit of stuff and whatnot, doing a bit of work and I said, bro, why am I being brought into a conversation? We're talking about Liverpool versus Brighton, right? So I don't play for Liverpool or Brighton. I don't understand why I'm being brought into a conversation about Liverpool versus Brighton. You know what I mean? So yeah.
G didn't start from his stream though. Didn't it straight?
Of course it did. Of course it did. But to be fair, I don't think it wasn't Enz who started it though. To be fair,
no, it was.
No, it wasn't. It was Jerry.
Oh yeah, because Jerry's reactions in it is Jerry's reaction, bro. He didn't need to do it, but I did. I'll take ownership. See, Dean.
Okay.
I'll take ownership.
No, wait.
No, it doesn't mean not a piece of dirt though, bro. Don't think you're not a piece of dirt because you took ownership, bro. It's still a piece of dirt.
Nah, not for the images though. That's not me. That's you man's thing still.
No, but Jerry's got the
archives.
The archives ready. Like he doesn't want.
Yeah. En's done worse.
No, I've never done worse than that.
What? Come on, Enz. Enz is always cussing somehow. Even when he's not cussing, he's cussing.
I can't wait to show you guys my new sponsor tomorrow, though.
Oh my god, man.
We
shoot together tomorrow, don't we? So we'll talk tomorrow.
Hey, tomorrow's gonna be a really good stream. I feel like a really good stream. I feel this will be the best one I think that people are gonna have seen for a while. Like, be really good. But you know the funny thing is, it's Enz's stream, so he controls what goes on in the stream. We can't do anything. We can't do anything.
That is the worst.
All I'm saying is leave me out of it, bro. I'm not involved, bro.
Oh no, don't worry, David. Your historical books are there as well.
I'm not involved, bro. I haven't said anything bad.
No, you're not involved. But just accidentally, if you
can I ask you, G? Did you send those photos to Dean? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so I already know who sent them. That's right.
Yes, obvious.
No, he's involved.
Who sent them? Who sent them?
Savage moving like Eddie Guerrero.
That's what he wants to know. And who sent them?
If I get caught in the crosshairs, but you man them know I'm petty. If I get caught in the crosshairs of something I didn't do, bro, I won't stop, you know.
That's the problem. That's when it gets
bro, I won't stop, bro. And I need content from other channel, bro. I'll make it just about all of you lot, bro. Every day.
Oh no, that was hilarious, bro. That was nasty work, man. That was nasty.
No, but in terms of Kerkez, though, you guys are right, man. He's definitely improved. But Virgil can't then say nice things about him now after he's bullying him the first half of the season. And he kicked. Do you remember the time when Virgil kicked the ball in his face, bro, and then blamed him for it?
And shouted, bro, it was mad.
He was like,
"Why do you exist?" He said. He goes, "Why do you exist?" He kicked the ball in his face and blamed him.
Bro, if Kerkez wasn't there, by the way, the ball was landing to 2 players at the back stick waiting for a tap in, so he had to put his head there. And Virgil blamed him. It's crazy, bro. But overall, I think he's massively improved in terms of where he's playing. Now I'm like, I know when he goes 1v1 against players, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be like before, where they were just going past him, or the position that he was picking up he wasn't comfortable in. Yesterday, bro, he could even have had a couple of goals himself, bro. He dropped the volley, the one when he headed it down. Who was it? McAllister that pinged it to him, and he hit the half volley, and the keeper had to tip it over the bar. And then the other one when he cut inside and sent the 2 defenders sliding off the pitch, and then he hit the shot at Cody instead of, like, do you know what I mean, finding the corners. But
Cody's always in the way, though, isn't he? Always in
bro,
the
the
way.
shot was don't do that. It's our narrative as an agenda starts. Bro, the guy shot straight down the middle of the goal. No, find the corners.
Do you know
find
what?
The corners.
Speaking of Gakpo, you lot know I can't stand him, but for once he was actually going on the outside. Even the game before, who did we have before? The
2 games in a row, bro, he's done that.
I was thinking, you know what? I can't stand you. You're still going at the end of the season, but I have to give credit when credit's due. He was going down the outside. That's all I ask. And then what happens after that's not on you. As long as you put the ball in the box and it has some conviction, not no P-rollers, it has to get to the box. That's then on the other players to meet the cross or lose their man. Do you know what I mean? But credit where credit's due. I can't just come in and cuss him every week. But then am I just crediting him for the bare minimum? You're supposed to go either side as a winger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe I'm being too nice, but
meant to go both ways. Pause, but
because he hardly goes on the outside, right? That's why I'm giving him praise. It might be bare minimum, but finally, like I feel like you're speaking to someone who's a bit slow. Like, yes, that's what you're supposed to do. Finally, but yeah, man, I have to give credit where credit's due.
Don't you guys ever get like not you guys anyway? I guess it's more like
big up, lads. I gotta run, yeah.
Big up,
bro.
Like, don't you sometimes think, bro, it must get boring, when I think I heard Roms or Enzo, one of you must have said it about, say, like Liverpool, obviously they won the game. I didn't actually see it. I was actually watching Savage. I was actually watching your the watch along in the background, and I was like, don't people get bored of saying, Liverpool look good and they're doing this stuff, and then the next game usually is the next game or the game after that, Liverpool end up just playing just like normal kind of thing, and then you go through this like it's like abuse cycle almost, like where you're just almost like you're not coming out of the cycle of just like pure abuse, and people are trying to tell you, yo, listen, man, trust me, I'm telling you, get away from that relationship, because right now it's just not really doing you any justice. But then you just go back into the same kind of cycle, and then I think what annoys me the most is when people, it's too exaggerated one way. Like either way, there's no balance. Like, you know, like a prime example, right? Obviously, who did Liverpool play? Brighton, So they beat Brighton, they beat Newcastle, they beat
Sunderland and lost.
Sunderland. Yeah, okay, cool. So all of those games, obviously, since the Man City game, you've won, right? All I kept seeing on the timeline, and this is why I had to mute a lot of Liverpool just stuff, because I was like, this is just getting boring. Yeah, Liverpool on form, this players, all of a sudden he's playing well, and obviously I'm listening to Savage quite a lot. So when I'm hearing him talk about Verts and I'm not seeing anybody else talk about it in that sense, I'm like, okay, fair enough. I can see where this is kind of going in terms of just him in a general sense. But then I'm like, there's no balance though. Like, you can't, it's almost like you can't just say, yeah, that was decent, still a lot of work to be done, blah, 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 cool. It always seems to have to be like, yo, this is amazing. Why wasn't he doing this before? What do you mean, why wasn't he doing this? Like, he's shit and some of the players are shit. That's why he probably did try to do it before. It didn't work. We're here now. Did you get what I'm saying? It's annoying seeing the over-exaggeration on both sides. Like, I'm like, bruv, like, it's really not that. Like, Liverpool are genuinely kind of shit. Like, and you can just say that for one season. Like, it doesn't mean it's a totality thing. Doesn't mean it's, for life. It just means for this one season, bruv, Liverpool are just shit. So you take your wins. When you take them, you're happy for the wins. You move on. Happy you got to the next round, FA Cup, cool. You move on. But you're not going to sit there. I see bare people saying, we're the slot outers now. You guys are very quiet. I'm like, what? Man beat Carabao then, man. Do you think I care about fucking Carabao and that? When you lost 3-0 to Man City, 3-0 to Nottingham Forest, like, bro, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
You know where you're spot on, bro? Because it's like two things can be right at once. Yeah, we won and had a good performance, but we're still not good. I don't know why you can't just say the both. Like, do you know what I mean?
Rob, you get it?
It would be different if we went on an 8-9 winning run and the performances were good. Then it's like, hold on, there's actually some sample size. There's actually enough games to say turn the corner. But what we'll do is have one good performance or batter someone, then be poor the next 2 games. And it's that. But that one game that we were good, you said we were back, not you specifically. No.
Yeah.
And then the next 2 games would be mean. It's like, but we're not surprised because we're smart enough to know we've not seen a big enough sample size. But for the fans that you could say, I'll speak about living in the moment earlier. I think I didn't articulate myself well on that, but the fans that are just living for that game and think, yeah, we're going to do this the next game. You can't say that until you've seen a bigger sample size. Do you know what I mean? But you're right, G. I don't know why it's hard to say, yeah, we played good today, but still not good.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Big up Dean, yeah, because I saw your video, or I see the clip, sorry, that you put out, you and D, right? And obviously talking about
the match going on,
like the online fans versus the match going and that. And I was like, yeah, they do. And I think that is a massive part. Obviously, I can't speak for every fan base, but to be fair, I do think it is every other fan base I do see. Match going fans have, in my opinion, they have this air of like entitlement. So whatever they say, it has to go. Because obviously, you, Dean, you said it in the clip, right? About obviously they're there on the ground and stuff like that. And obviously, us on the panel, for example, right? We're a bit different in terms of don't go to maybe not every single game, but the games that we do go, and we're actually real life people, like we do go outside. So whereas some people are just online and some people are just think. I always find it funny because the people who go to matches all the time, they jump online to chat shit. So I'm like, are you not just doing the same thing that the online fans are doing anyway? Because you're going from the match to go online to then speak whatever you're gonna good or bad about the team. And it's this sense of entitlement. That for me is the biggest problem I think football has today, is that match going fans just their entitlement is crazy. Man thinks because you go to the games because you're privileged enough to go to the games, all the time, you think, okay, what you say, that's the real word on the street. In my personal opinion, online is bigger than a stadium. So the reality is, if an online majority agree with something, it's probably going to be the majority of the consensus around. Inside the ground, you can do that. That's a 90-minute football game inside the ground. But you see, when their man leave and they go on their phones to chat to their wives and their missus, guess what they're looking at? They're looking at online. I don't care about Fred in the fucking stands holding up a t-shirt. I don't care about that. If I'm looking online to see, what's everyone really saying about
Man said holding his t-shirt. They can't even concentrate in the game because of what they've probably just done in the toilet. You know what annoys me? These same online fans, quickly to chime in your point, G. This is why I've got respect for the match-going fans that don't even come online. They're like they're oblivious to what's going on because it's like you're not trying to have one foot in, one foot out. You're going to the game. You don't agree with the online stuff, so you completely ignore it. That's why I big them up. But sometimes you'll get fans. Like I remember what last time I went to stadium, bro. There's a fan that's jaws swinging. He's not even looking at the pitch, bro. He's looking at other people on his phone, this, that, and other. Then they're the same fans that are gonna come online and tell us, "Oh, but you weren't in the ground. You didn't see this, didn't see that. You didn't, big man. You just had the pictures to prove you were there, but you weren't watching the game properly." And even more context. Sometimes, depending where you're sitting, you can't see the whole game. These TV, you have that angle where you're seeing everything. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. The online, the match going fans, they'll only see little things that maybe body language that we might not see and other things in the ground. But the actual game itself, the tactics and whatnot, if anything, the people watching at home have an advantage because they're seeing it from various angles. How many times you've been to a game, you're like, bro, I don't even know what happened there. Do you know what I mean? For example, one of the last games I went to in months, remember when Bert scored the deflected goal and whatnot? We're not knowing if it is or whatnot for a simple reason. We're in the ground and where we were sitting, you can't really see. So you're spot on, G. I don't really understand. They're thinking they've got this entitlement. They know everything that's going on. Nah, brethren. Because how many times have you been to a game and you're texting your brethren who's watching it like, bro, what's happening here? Because
You
know what I mean? So you literally, bro.
The only thing the only thing I would say, my thing was because of the Arsenal fan base. I was talking about Arsenal fan base, because
Arsenal, so a point, there's a wicked comment here. Big up SLD, he's spot on. The coaching staff even have their little TVs on the side and they're in the ground. Big up SLD. Sorry about that, team. Carry on.
No, because you know what it is, see the Arsenal fan base, what it was, when you zoom out, Arsenal are top of the league. They went through the Champions League top. They're in the final and they threw in the FA Cup. they're having more or less a flawless season. But online, they're going nuts. Yeah. But a lot of my cousins go to the Arsenal games, yeah, and they say in the stands they love Arteta. They think they're doing wicked, they're doing brilliant, they're doing well. Obviously, that's only a few people, but he's saying the majority there are saying Arteta's doing a brilliant job. But when you go online, you think, raw. I feel like Arsenal are 15%, bro. So certain fans, because they dropped points the other day, they having a meltdown where, bro, you're 4 points clear. Like I said, you're through in the Champions League. You're in a cup final. Like if you said that at the start of the season, you'd have grabbed that. Even we would have grabbed that. You get me?
Yeah.
So certain things you see like online, you think might be just an online thing. Because when you do go to certain games, they will tell you Arteta's doing a good job.
Yeah, live fans are always
picture.
in higher spirits, bro. It's for all sportsmen. For all sports, happening in wrestling as well. In the live crowd, and everyone's happy. Online, man, are screwing about how bad it is. It's because you've taken yourself up. You've paid money to go out and have the day out and stuff like that. You already put yourself in the mindset that whatever happened, I'm trying to have a good time in it. So unless it goes really bad, it's like it's a good day out, bro. You get me? And Rums is right, man. Bro, it happens all the time, especially at Anfield, bro. You're on one side of the stadium. The amount of times I've been and there's been a foul at the other side. Someone's injured. I don't know what happened.
What?
I think I was at the Leicester game before, and I think it was like Billy the Kid, bro, Cometio, and that he mashed somebody up at the Leicester team. Bro, I didn't even know what happened. I just saw that. I saw that them man were trying to scrap. And then when I got home, I got to the hotel, and I was like, "Rah, that's what happened. That's a bad tackle, boy. I didn't know what happened. You know what I mean? I just know what's in my half of the pitch, bro. So, but G's right, man. The football fans are extremists. I don't mind it, to be fair, because I'm not like, I don't get emotional about everyone else's opinion. I couldn't give a shit, to be honest. But
literally.
I think when it comes to online, because the content creators hold a lot of the power as well. If you've got a fan base and that's like, they're like cults in it. So whatever you say goes. So if them man are on like full negative vibes and that's just their thing, that's who follows it, innit? And some people just live and die by what they said, no matter what it is. I don't care. If I said something and I change my opinion on it, I change my opinion. I'll just tell man I change my opinion, bro. But some man are like,
that's true.
With Arsenal, Savage, like if you said Arteta out for time, you're Arteta out for life, innit? And it doesn't matter what he does. If you get to the Champions League fight, you'll celebrate the win, and it doesn't matter what he does. Is always shit to me, and I'm just waiting for the moment for him to be shit. I'm not waiting for the moment for Slot to be shit. He doesn't. I told man already. I don't want Slot here, bro. If he wins the Champions League, I'm gonna celebrate the win. I don't want him here though. But I'm not waiting for him to be bad. I want him to be good because it's winding me up doing shit football. But content creators hold the power, and after every game, man, then will say something, bro. We beat Man City 6 or 7 days ago, bro. I mean, we lost to them. So we played them on the Sunday previously, and we played on Saturday. Brighton, that's the gap, and in between that we played Sunderland midweek. How the hell have man turned into extremists that quick? Man, other content creators telling man, you lot need to fix up and just be happy. Why do you want to moan all the time? My brother, I just saw you doing the same thing days ago, and they're just doing the Men in Black thing, acting like they never said anything. I think we've turned the corner. Turn what corner, bro?
Savage,
we live on a block.
Do you know
just going around in circles, bro? Like you walk around the block, you end up back in the same position, bro. That's where we are. Liverpool's thing is always we're gonna lose a game, and then we're gonna draw or win a game, and then lose again 2 games later, bro.
Terrible. Dean said it proper. I think back in October. Yeah, I remember a lot of people in the comments were saying to Dean, "Oh, Slot turns this around and we start winning and start playing better. Or you still Slot out?" And Dean said, "Well, if things get better, there's new evidence that you can change your mind. Do you get it? If there's new evidence that's been shown to you and you still have the same opinion, then you're just being wrong and strong. You're just being an idiot, bro. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? It's that you're right, Savage, that you can't change your mind on certain things. Bro, you can, bro. You can, because like I said, if you keep getting shown something and something changes and you still want to go with the old narrative, what does that mean?
I'm not married to my opinion, bro. And
exactly,
but also, I'm not wrong in the time. Like, first of all, it's an opinion, so it is what it is. But obviously, we know that in this modern culture online, man are trying to have like these crazy opinions on purpose and safe. I'm not one of them people. So if I say something and it sounds outrageous to man, in my head, I'm just like, don't worry, you'll see eventually. But if not, I'll just say whatever and then I'll move on. And it doesn't. That's what happened with Slot. That's what happened with Slot. Man will tell me like, we just won the league. How can you not want Slot here, bro? This is before the season started. I said, brother, I didn't want him here after the Newcastle game in the League Cup, bro. And we went on and won the league. I celebrated it. big up the man them. I bigged him up. I don't want him here. I can see the writings on the wall. Then all those people ended up being our one slot gone. And then they tried to tell the rest of the fan base, how can you want slot here? I'm like, that's what you was doing to me, bro. I never argued. I never argued with anyone. I just said, I don't want him here anymore. In my opinion, I didn't like Rodri as a footballer. Then he got the Ballon d'Or, and I was like, I still don't like him, but he deserves it. Safe, whatever, innit? Now, oh yeah, this Rodriguez not playing too. He's playing the same football. I don't like it. It's just an opinion, but don't content creators jump online and try to tell man how to feel and that.
Exactly.
When man had an opinion on Trent, that was like, don't tell us Liverpool fans how to feel. But shut up, bro.
Savage, you know, I don't get. At the end of the day, yeah. Why do you care of the next man's opinion? And then you get this rebuttal. Oh, but some of the content creators have a bigger voice that so they can control the narrative. No, have a mind of your own. Like respectfully, if we'll debate certain things, we all won't agree. But I'm not after the stream going to be like, oh, but why does G or Savage or Enge really think that? Or Dean that I really want to change their opinion? No, bro, you have yours, I have mine. We can debate it and go about your day. Like, I don't understand why man care about a stranger's opinion. Do you get it?
Weird, bro. And then the arrogant content creators want to get all personal. They're like, oh, if you believe this about this guy, you're a prick. And I'm like, bro, I'll punch man up, bro.
Yes, that.
Because I'm like, it's
you're
your favorite player. If I don't like your favorite player,
you're enemy of the club. If you
yeah, I've seen man say about some of the best players, bro. I don't get mad about it. Man, some man don't rate Cristiano Ronaldo, and I'm just like, all right, that's crazy to me, bro. But if you don't like him, you don't like him. I don't care.
Like him.
And you know the worst thing? These man don't care about you, blood. None of them. Not Salah, not Ronaldo, not Messi. They don't care about you, man.
Savage, I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah? Man's battle online and that.
Do you saw it today? I've always had this opinion from the day you walked in. I've always said Salah for me, that he goes down too easy. If I see Konate Van Dijk doing to opposition and the forward acted outside acted, I'm vexed. I always put myself in the opposition shoes, right? Or I look at it back on my club. But I said, oh, he loves to dive. Bear man got angry in that. And it's like, bro, why do you care? Like, if you don't think he does that and you think he's this player, that's your opinion, bro. Why do you care what I think, bro?
Like, Scotty, I remember Rom's tweeting before, bro.
You rolled up the whole family.
Man was sending Rom some death threats and that. Like, when I see it, I was like, what? I was trying to read in the comment section, like, over football.
And do you know what's mad, Savage? Yeah, X have introduced some new thing. Half of them man are in Singapore and Malaysia and all these places. I was like, bro,
now you have to understand, bro.
You
have to understand some of these guys, bro. Like the player means everything to them. That's their dad, bro. Like when they hear you say that man's playing shit, in their head they heard you saying that suck your mum, bro.
Mum, yeah.
Like who you talking to? How they, I will make every time I make an opinion on a footballer, I literally give the reason why I think that. I never just say shit. Man will listen to me say it on my watch along in a video, and they'll be like, you just hating Salah, bro. You just hate Virgil. Bro, I literally started the sentence off with saying Virgil's the best centre-back in the world. And you heard, I hate him. Literally, no, he's thinking up the place, bro. How can you say that about him? He's a legend. So is Kenny Dalglish, bro. But sometimes he's a pussy old, bro. I don't care. But if it's Carragher, I'm allowed to cuss Carragher though. Because you don't like him. I'm allowed to cuss him. Virgil,
but this goes back to what I say,
Virgil, bro.
This is what goes back to what I say, Savage. It's what appeases the masses. So if everyone has one opinion, you have that. It's like, it's this herd mentality, but you can't be the separate. Listen, I was once told if the masses all agree something, turn the other way, because normally the majority are wrong anyway, bro. So when I'm here, just moving mad that I'm thinking it's crazy, because if I now have the same opinion of you, that's popular. I'm now your friend. Yeah, you want a buddy. But if the minute we have a disagreement or I don't think something, you're going mad. Don't make sense, bro.
No, it doesn't make sense, man.
But my main thing, Savage, is why do people care? Cool. I don't know even if it's my brethren, I don't care of your opinion. We're different for a reason. We got a mind of our own. Do you know what I mean? But if it's someone close to you, or you actually know them in real life and they're going on a bit mad, maybe you might ask them. But when it's someone you don't know from Adam, bro, I just don't get it.
You know what it is though? I'll be honest, bro. And like I said, if it offends you, bro, then it's for you, innit? But some men have only ever had disagreements behind the keyboard, bro. They've never had face-to-face interaction, man. So I come from being in the yard playing PlayStation and Xbox, and my mom opening the door thinking that I'm arguing with the man. I'm like, nah, we're just screwing about SmackDown. It's not even that serious. Some of these men are like behind it, so they're just like, "Yo, he said this. That's crazy." But brother, it's not though. Go touch grass, blood. Speak to a human. It's not that serious. Because when you in real life, you can pick up a man's body language face to face. It's not that serious, bro. But these lot are extremists, man. And I'll be honest, bro. The content creators don't help it, bro. But it is what it is, man. Everyone thinks they got some moral high ground to tell me how to support Liverpool, and I support them how I want to support them, bro. It ain't up to you, blood. I can take 6 months off supporting Liverpool if I want and come back, and you can't do nothing about it, bro.
Savage, that's exactly what I'm doing. I said, you know what? It's gonna take 6 months off.
I knew it. I knew G would say so.
Did you get like, and Savage is right, people. You can't do shit about it. I'll come back, and I guarantee, I'll come back. Liverpool, let's say Liverpool win the Champions League. I'll come back and bro, I'll celebrate the same way as if I was here for the last 6 months, bro. You can't do shit about it, bro.
Gee, what you're doing is, let me quickly see. Yeah, Barca one side wicked. What Liverpool have as well? Yeah, I'm gonna go celebrate over there.
Yeah, bro.
I'm good on both sides. As in,
I'm trying to start telling you about Shankly and that, bro. That's what I start doing to G. Shankly said, I don't give a fuck what Shankly said, bro. I don't give a damn what Paisley said.
I ain't gonna lie, G, I'm gonna cuss you. G,
I don't know my man, bro.
If you went and had a good time and came back when we was good, I'm gonna cuss you.
No, but Dean, Dean, okay, Dean, look at it like this, yeah. You gotta realize, yeah, where we've gotten older over time, I'm now safe in my own self in terms of football to now understand, brother, I'm actually just a glory hunter, you know. That's in, I don't give two shits about your hard times. I've done all the hard, like I did the bird already. I'm good. I don't need to do the bird again. Like,
man, them just started supporting Liverpool the other day. Can't tell me nothing, bro. Because listen, when I went through them heartaches and that, bro, you get me. When I was out here with Roy Evans as my manager, just trying to dot through primary school, chilling. Let me just get through. Let me just get through school, blood. Let me just get my Pokemon cards, bro. I ain't trying to. You know, I hear this conversation about what you man talking about. Man, you and Arsenal still. Yeah, big up Will Todd. I'm gone still. Pokemon and that Charizard. I'm not, bro. I ain't got no place in that conversation, bro. You get me? What am I supposed to talk about Stefan Honcho in that? What man are talking about Rio Ferdinand?
Hey, respect Honcho, you know. That was my G, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Honcho's a bad man, though, still.
Bro, yeah, he's a bad guy. Listen, bro. When I was a youth, blood, I didn't see the game the same, bro. You gotta remember, I was growing up on the Galacticos and that. I get home, my dad got Gillen Balogun on with Real Madrid, yeah? So I just saw Raul in that and telling me about Stefan Honcho and Pongol, and then man want to argue with me about being a Liverpool. I've lived the dark. I told you, bruv. On a painting, bruv, you've adopted the darkness. I was born in it. Let me live.
Savage, even a bit later when like I was in school and that, bro, signing a wash-stroke call, and I'm having to fight with friends saying, no, he can discover his form. A Kiriago, some Greek with long hair, like, no, but he's cold. You see the bang on the upper day. These men are speaking about Prems and Champs finals and this, bro. And then I start to think to myself, no, let me just go on my phone. I can't speak about these things with these lot. Like, I
couldn't do anything, bro. Basically, if Gerard never done anything that weekend, bro, I'm just gonna talk about
bro, it got to the point where man's not even wearing, you know, like obviously when you go football training that you're wearing your, bro, I start wearing England top, like the England tops after a while.
Gee, I'm saying pray for Mandem who was in school when Liverpool's wearing Warrior, bro. Pray for you, man.
Oh my
that was me, Savage.
Yeah, I pray for you, man, still. Because I ain't wearing that Warrior top in school.
Nah, man's not wearing that.
Warrior was nasty. Some made up make. That was crazy.
Big up offside trap. I promise you, back then, when I used to not even football manager, I was playing championship manager, you couldn't tell me about Aquilani. I'm telling you, he's going to be the best midfielder in the world. I promise you, he's going to be the best midfielder in the world. That's it.
What G? Albert Riera, the Spanish winger. He's the next.
Bro, Albert Riera. Listen, I'm left-footed. He's left-footed. Automatically, he's a Don Dada. That's it. Like you're just a Don. You're the guy. That's it.
Bro, this way, I was gassed when we got Markovic, bro. I thought it was turn. That's when I thought it was turning the corner, blood. I said, Markovic, that's our blood.
Yes.
Yeah. But then what happened? We played against Ludogorets and lost. I said, who the fuck is Ludogorets, blood?
Bro, Savage, I was telling man, what have you seen how Asaidi's driven in? That's the next Messi. We're winning everything.
So exactly. So as the panel can, this is what I'm saying, bro. We've been through dark times, innit? So don't try to tell me that I can't say nothing now, blood.
Words.
Been through dark times.
I'm getting the lick back. I'm getting my lick back now. Like when I was younger, I couldn't really say nothing because it was just I was younger. Now I'm getting my lick back. So if Liverpool want to be shit like they have been this season and really last season, brother, I'm making sure I'm speaking that from the heavens every day.
If
You have to know.
2005 never happened, bro, I might not have made it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was the
Yeah, no,
thing,
fact, I
bro.
wouldn't have made it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's because that made me being able to like, okay, Arsenal fans, shut up, bro. Let me because Champions. Because before that, man was like, yeah, you weren't even born when we won the Champions League. I say, okay, safe. Invincibles and that. I hear it.
Savage. That's all I had to say. That's all I had to say. That's what the Champions League. That's all. That's
Bro,
the only
that's
rebuttal.
when Dean and D put that video out, bro. The reason why I felt what D was saying is because he said they don't even hate Arsenal, they hate Arsenal fans. I'm like, yeah, because I loved Arsenal growing up.
Yeah,
Henry, that's my gin, bro. Bergkamp and that. Oh, bro, they played the best.
Reyes and them kind of bro.
Yeah, bro. But then we touched online and that, and I realized, I didn't know about these Arsenal fans. I didn't.
Even a bit late after that era, the Halebs, the Rosiski, they had ballers.
Santiago's
Ballers,
That's I've always said bun their fans, but the actual club, and I can't lie, I have to chuck this in there how they're multicultural and whatnot. I've got no problem with the club. But when you've not done nothing and your fans want to say big up D as well, because D did another separate video saying, why do you Arsenal fans wonder why rivals hate us? And the way D broke that segment down,
I'm saying, bro.
Big up D still, but
growing up, he felt like Arsenal should have manned him, innit? That's what I thought all the time.
That's what it was, bro.
Exactly. And then he got around Mourinho times and that, and I was like, Chelsea used to be, but now the man them, French man, okay.
But Savage, I got a little story here. When my dad was trying to make my brother support Arsenal, Liverpool, my brother said, I'm supporting Arsenal. They've got black players. They got players that look like me, and it was done. Yeah. That was it.
Man, you ask who's when they started supporting Arsenal of a certain age. This is going to tell you Ian, right? But for no reason. That's it. Yeah, and even Man U fans, every time I ask them, they're like, yeah, Andy Cole was playing for them and that. Yeah, bro, because back then, bro, diversity weren't diversifying, blood. I had to grab what I could.
And then Savage, even our club. The reason why my dad and that uncle support them. Oh, I support Liverpool. John Barnes, what Jamaican and plays
John Barnes,
exactly.
So I ain't gonna lie though. When he got to a later now, no black man said I spiders for because of Salif Jal blood. No one said that. No one said that at a later date.
Wait, Savage,
no, Rums. That's when I started denouncing the black man. Them. Man said Traore. That's not the reason why.
Sissoko. No way.
Yeah, the line stopped at Heskey still. Can't lie, blood. After that.
Yeah, but Heskey was given a bly because he was around for so long at Leicester.
Yeah. Just cooking at Leicester and that, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Salif Jal and Pongo and that, blood. Yeah, because Pongo was confusing, bro. Pongo was confusing, bro, because that I'm sure he's a yardie for real, bro. I swear he was lying to us, bro. He looked like a yardie barber, innit?
Ain't his cousin Anthony Latalik or his brother or half brother? Or something?
Yeah, bro.
No, they came together, didn't they? Didn't they come together? Pause. Didn't they come together as a package?
Bro, I've still got my Juff t-shirt, Liverpool, number 9 on the back, black kit.
You had Juff t-shirt.
He's African. What else is I gonna have at the time?
You know I rate G, bro.
G, you come off the back of a cold World Cup as well.
Yeah, bro. You know I rate it because we did this before when we did the stream, innit? Man, them are rewriting history. Like at any given time, nobody liked Juve. He became a scumbag. But off the back of that World Cup and that, him and Bopper Booba Jew up and that. Yeah.
Come on.
The wardrobe.
I remember he scored that goal against France when I was in the off license, bro, trying to do my team with the little Jones and that. Yeah, 7. You get me?
Throwback.
Yeah, bro. Do you know, Savage, it's even now, when I tell man I support Liverpool because of Marco and that, he's a Judas. I said, no. When I was growing up, he was that guy. You get what he done after. It's what he done at the time, bro.
Nah, man, I hope that happened for this World Cup. For the young guns, the World Cup coming up, I hope they get that same feeling that we did, bro.
Yeah.
Where you just get superstars in there and you're like, him. Because I remember they had that with like James Rodriguez and that. And I was like, yeah, these kids love. I remember my little brother, like, yeah, James Rodriguez. And what's my man who was the fastest on FIFA? Victor Ibarra, blood. I was like, and Emenike, the Nigerian and that. Yeah, blood.
Remember, Liverpool signed Milan Baros off of the Euros. Like that's we've been on stuff like that.
That's what football's about.
That Czech team with Nedved and them, yeah.
They got to the
final or something.
Origi was cooking for Belgium. Yeah, sign him up.
I remember we got Berger as well, bro. Because that I thought he was gonna get Rosiski, Poborski. I thought he was gonna
get Poborski from
Berger.
That's interesting, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's what football. That's what I'm saying. So now you hear after this conversation we just had. Now ask me, why do I feel like we do against Brighton? Because of what that conversation was. Because I didn't feel like that when I was watching the game. That's why, blood. Yeah. And don't let the man fool you, because everyone in my watch-along for the first half was screwing. I was the calm one. Man, them in watch-along was, this is that. I'm going to sleep. I'm going back out in my... Yeah, bruv. I'm just I told you, man. I told man on my stream, man. Like Valentine's Day, you man are lucky that I put my missus into cardiac arrest before the match, blood. Blew her back out. And that. Otherwise, yeah, because otherwise it would have been spinal for her for the rest of the 90 minutes. But yeah, look at recovery and that. Yeah, man. Football's supposed to be that though, man. I watch the highlights of all the World Cups now with the commentary on, bro. Just because I remember everything, little things and that. You get me? We got Van Bronckhorst on the bench, bro. All I remember Van Bronckhorst is that screamer in the World Cup.
That screamer.
You get me? And then I remember Manish scoring another screamer for Portugal. I remember both of them getting sent off and sitting on the stairs together, blood. I just got mad memories of football. I'm not going to remember this season. For what?
No, Savage. No, I agree. Do you think, or do all of you actually? Because even if you, I'm saying Roms is younger than us, yeah. But do you, even for you, Roms, do you kind of think it's because of, you see now the game's micro and like we got bare tacticos on Twitter who are trying to break down the game as if they played the game themselves. We've got everyone's trying to seem super smart. That's why I even stopped doing like tactical videos because I was like, you know what, yeah. It don't make sense for me to do this video too many times because the reality is, brother, I ain't playing no Premier League football. So I can only talk from it from a certain standpoint anyway. And on top of that, man's trying to sound so smart when they're speaking. You're just ruining like the love of the game.
Zone 14 Zone 14.
I'm just seeing algebra and pie charts and bar charts. And I said
Field
I left
tilt
this.
What the fuck is the field tilt?
Bro,
Bro,
try and sit into a conversation. And the first man, we start off, Dean's like, yes, what do you think of the game? Somebody, man says, well, the XG in zone 40. Brother?
Brother.
You think I escaped school to come back to this, blood? What do you say? What?
Brutal.
Zone 14, you man are right, bro. And the thing is, they're lying to themselves because deep down, they just like ballers. You know why I know? Because everyone gets gassed. Palmer, Morgan Rogers, these man. This is not tactics. Palmer and Morgan Rogers, bro. This is Rogers on a fearless thing. I'm gonna pick up the ball, try to run through a couple of players still. Palmer, I'm gonna pick up the ball. I'm not gonna defend because I'm Palmer and I'm a bad man. And when I get the ball, I'm gonna do Palmer stuff. How come no one breaking down Palmer's tactics? Because you don't care, blood.
Don't care,
bro. Man, it never broke down Kvaratskhelia tactics. What tactics? He stands on the left-hand side and you give him the ball and he cooks.
Yeah, it's true. Actually. That's all he does.
This is why I say, like, actually watching plays is the most important and not just checking what their stats were. Because ask anyone when you were younger who was your favorite player, it was most likely a player that was dribbling through everyone and just made you enjoy the game. Do you know? It wasn't about all this stuff. Even if you ask this new generation who's your favorite players, they're gonna probably start naming players that have the ball and that are mavericks. You don't really care about the man that always score. Yeah, it might be like, oh, he's a goal scorer, but you like the excitement of a player getting past another player and whatnot. So whenever people are like, oh, aesthetics don't matter that much nowadays, I was like, no. If you're of a certain age, maybe not. But if you're still young, you want to see the more exciting players. You know, it's just natural. Do you get it? It's natural. I see my little cousins in that. Sorry, go on.
No. Just even to piggyback off of what Roms just said, yeah. You see, Robinho, I promise you, in today's day and age, man will just say he's a Saint Maximum on steroids, bro. Yeah, like his stats were not good like that at all. Not but good. You see, Robinho, brother, he would twist up any man I know. Anyway,
bro, Zidane's stats weren't good, bro.
Not
by modern day.
They weren't good. Like these men weren't doing.
I know for a fact. Ask Dean on it. When I was in the back office, I was watching videos on Gucci, bro. As he knows, was having a conversation about it. I'm telling man, for such a bad man that Gucci was, out of the Galacticos, he was like the last one, bro.
Yeah.
Like when man thought of it after Ronaldo and Zidane and all that, then it was Gucci at the end of it. You get me? They was picking Beckham and that before him. But Gucci in today's is the coldest.
Of course.
And do you know what's mad? Yeah? Even when you hear a lot of the ballers like retiring, that they say, I weren't playing to get this and be the highest of this. I was playing because I loved the game. I wanted to help the team. But they all come out and say that. I've heard Ronaldinho say it. Neymar said it recently. Messi said, of course, it's nice to help the team, but I mainly did it to help the team and entertain. Like, they all say it, bro. It
makes sense what you're saying, because Fingy said that last season, and they tried to get him to, like, Yamal, when they interviewed him.
Yeah.
And obviously I could score more goals than that, but that's not really where I get my enjoyment in the game. And I'm like, yeah. And everyone likes watching him play, because you can see he just wants to cook, man, and play football, bro. And do the best for his team. Everyone likes Ekatike, bro. Man, them are trying to make me care about the amount of goals in that he scores. Of course, we need him to score goals in that, but bro, it's the other stuff.
Literally, man, them. I got a big up you. Big up the chat.
Yeah, because you know what? Yeah, we're gonna quickly move on to because I've got to go in a minute as well. Piggyback off what Sav was saying about Morgan Rogers running through, man, and all that pause.
Waller.
Well, we've been linked to Rogers. We've been linked with him. I hear it. Everyone's going to be linked with him. End of the season, we know. If Aston Villa don't hit Champions League, he's going to be linked with everyone. And I can tell that he's starting to believe his hype as well. So,
yep.
What do you think of this? Would you accept? Obviously, you accept him in your team. Do you think Liverpool need Morgan Rogers for next season? Do you think we need that sort of profile player?
No.
I think
anyone in his man.
Carry on, I don't think we need him. I think he's good.
So you'd accept. So if just say we were after him, where would he fit?
Exactly. That's what I said. We don't need him. Yeah. It's good because, bro, you playing him in where Verts plays on it. I'm not trying to see Morgan Rogers on the left hand side. So
I feel like Slot would play him on the left hand side. You know?
Yeah, he would. And Rogers, that's not where he wants to play. And I'm sure I'm correct about this. He signed a contract like late last year for Villa.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, he did. Because I remember everyone was like, he's going to sign someone, and he signed to like 2028, I think it was. So good luck with the money for that, bro, because he's going to cost
100 million,
plus, bro. And the thing is, with the way everyone inflates stuff, not us, forget the fans a second, but the market with like Palmer and players like that, how are you going to argue against Morgan Rogers? He's done the same thing without the penalties. Done the same thing, bro. You get me? The man, like I know Palmer's running around with that celebration, but that's Rogers' celebration. Palmer robbed that from him. You get me? So I don't know, bro. Like if I'm correct, stats aside, he's a baller anyway. I've seen a few games where he's like out of it a little bit, where he's not really involved. But I think last season he got 8 goals and 10 assists, I think it was. And I think this season he's already on 8 goals this season already, and then a certain amount of assists. So he's getting the numbers for them as well. And like I said, he doesn't take penalties. So I mean, Palmer finished that record, but he scored like 11 penalties in the season. So he's a good footballer, man. He's a good footballer. I was interested to wait for this season because I remember him at Middlesbrough. Obviously he's from the ends and that, man. So people have been talking about him for a minute. So I wanted to wait. I always try and wait for I know people don't have patience anymore, but I can say that player's good and certain things, but I need to have a certain amount of time because people have like a flash in the pan in it. People forget that before there was Morgan Rogers, there was Jacob Ramsey, bro, and he was the guy linked to Liverpool, and everyone was like, and I like Jacob Ramsey and that. And then he ended up at Newcastle, and everyone's like, why would Villa sell him to Newcastle? So I've been trying to wait, but he's definitely a talent, and I'm sure he'll be on the plane to the World Cup. Someone's going to have to miss out. You know what I mean? So, and I think he's one of them as well. He'll probably show out at the World Cup as well. He'll probably, we had Bellingham doing it in the Euros. Foden's a bit underwhelming for England a lot of the times. Palmer helped out in that, so I think he'll be. But he's definitely, Liverpool linked to him, have a conversation. I agree they've probably done that. Will he come to Liverpool? Probably not. Probably not, because you're gonna have to give him assurances when your name's that hot in the press and you're starting for Aston Villa, who Villa, bear in mind, are top 3 in the table, and they're pretty consistent with being around there. It's like, why would I leave Villa to go to you, man, when you might never get to Villa heights, bro? And I got Emery here, so. Well, I don't know if Emery leaves though, because I think he was linked to Real Madrid. If Emery leaves, then that's different. But...
See me. If we was going Villa, talk to me.
Oh yeah, that's easy. If you want the choice between both of them, it's not a choice for me. It's Onana instantly, bro.
Talk to me, bro.
The thing is,
ever a profile we need more than this guy? This guy, bro.
You know.
Go on.
Bro,
he hates us.
No. He's like, come on, man. He's cold. Like, I like him as a player. The problem that you've got with Liverpool is that anything to do with transfers, I just immediately just say no anyway, because I'm just like, if you're gonna keep the same manager and he's gonna play the same kind of football, it's hard for me to really imagine. Look what we just said about Rodgers. He might just play him off the left. These times we know that's not his position. So then I'm just like, cool. Obviously, you're not gonna do that with Onana. Well, I think you're not going to do that with Onana, right? You're going to play him in defensive midfield, and then you're going to run the rhythm from there. Yeah, bro, as in centre back. Not even. I even think
Centre-back,
he would
yeah.
be centre back, like back three, maybe one of those stupid ones. So I'm just like, yeah. But if let me just take the manager out of it. Yeah, Onana would be a good player to sign, and I think he's one of those players that would instantly move. Like I don't even think like he would really think about it too tough. If Liverpool came in for him, I think he would just be like, yeah,
I
fuck
like
it,
his
like, I'm going.
personality as well. I like his personality. I
Yeah,
wanted him
yeah.
before, but obviously he went to Everton, and I was like, we ain't gonna be able to buy him from Everton. But
Yeah,
he's got a good attitude, man. A bit of personality as well, man.
Yeah, I feel like Liverpool missed that. They don't really have personality like that.
No, our
Like,
midfield's
too-
boring as hell, bro. No personality, bro. No sponsors want to sponsor our midfield, bro.
Yeah, no.
yeah,
Like Adidas only taught Virgil is German.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, because that shit haircut can't cut it, blood. No fade in that. Just
that haircut takes the piss.
Bro, he looks like, you know, I was
Mad
about to say
racist.
something, but I don't want to
Haircut looks racist, bro.
Now he's got the Nuremberg trim, bro. If you know, you know, blood. He's got the, you get me. He's got the Winston
It's not even
Churchill
the
one to hunt you
Nuremberg
down.
trim,
You know what I'm talking about. He's got that Winston Churchill's trying to hunt you down trim, blood.
Yes.
You get me?
He just, I can't lie. He's got that, and guys, if I say this, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, please. But he's got that like
Don't worry about
lesbian
all
trim.
Yeah, he's got the bad girls trim in it.
Yeah, like
ITV in the 90s, bro. He's got the bad girls trim in it.
yeah. If he had earrings on, I promise, if he had earrings on, he would look just like a chick. Like
You wanna know the worst thing about that trim? He's asking for it. That's not the barber. I can tell because he's bridged with Frimpong and Ekatike and all that. And I think they will all get the trim in the same yard. That means in the barbers, you know, in the barber, he goes round first before he fades it. And then Verts is like, yeah, I'm done still. Like, nah, big man, I need to fade it in. Nah. Let me run my SS trim, blood.
You don't even know what fade. Bro, that's a
run my SS trim. Oh man, that's real.
Bro, like,
man.
He's just, yeah, man. And I always, and you know one thing I do think Liverpool do need, right? Even just like, forget even, I don't know, a specific player. One thing I think Liverpool actually lack is just like, I don't ever see Liverpool sign like an experienced player. And I know people don't like stopgaps, and I understand why you don't like it. But I feel like okay, prime example, Liverpool signed James Milner. When they signed James Milner at the time, for me, I always felt like that was clever because you actually brought someone in who's won everything with Man City, like all the leagues. He's been a part of like one of the best teams we've ever seen in the Premier League, and he knows what it takes to go an extra mile. Now I get it. Obviously, you got Van Dijk, you got Alisson, you got Salah, right? I get all of that, but I almost feel like you're missing like a different type of win. I don't know, like a different type of experience that you don't really have.
I agree with you
100%.
by the way.
That in.
We do miss that. There's a big gap, and obviously it feels like Virgil and Salah will leave after this season.
Exactly.
You do need somebody there because when Newcastle and Villa played, I know Dean, you said you watched this game. Obviously, I know what team Villa's got in it. I said to my chat, I didn't know that Bailey came back. I didn't know. So I seen him taking a corner. I was like, what? When I saw that, then it went to the bench and I saw Buendia and I said, they've got a better team than us, bro. How did we just spend that much money? And okay, we've got individuals that are better than some of their individuals, but as a team, their whole bench, I was like, bro, Bailey's playing in this game as a cup game. Yeah, they ended up losing, but I'm like, that's their bench, bro. And they remember they brought Thingy back, Douglas, which we could have done with him. And I remember when he was linked to Arsenal, he was 20 mil. He went to Juve. He went to Nottingham as well, innit? And then went back to Villa. And he was really good in that game against Newcastle. We should have somebody like Douglas Luiz. Is that what? Shouldn't be a problem, man. I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
Even Man, you got it right, bro. I know Man. Obviously, I like Casemiro and that from Real Madrid, but everyone was crossing his legs in it. Look how he looks. When you get legs around him, he's experienced towel straight away. That's Casemiro with 5 Champions Leagues, bro. You think he don't have to play football? He just can't run anymore.
But that's why Liverpool, like, I look at the midfield and I'm like, you look at Szoboszlai, and I get it. People are going to say, but you won the league. I hear all of that. But you see them kind of midfielders that you've got there. It's why, for example, I look at Barcelona. Frankie de Jong's got mad experience, so he can play alongside a Pedri. You can big up Pedri all you want, but if he didn't have that experience next to him, brother, he don't look like the same player. Like it don't make no sense to him. So
no, you're right. That's what Real Madrid had the season before. We had Modric and Kroos there the whole time. And as soon as they left, bro, I could tell the difference. Is like there's nothing wrong with how Camavinga stream any play, but it's gone. So now Valverde has to be, and he's not even old, but he seems like the most experienced player now, isn't it? You get me? And Rudiger and that, and we don't. you're right. We missed that in our team, man. And the times that we're going through now, we could do with them kind of players.
And Liverpool
Whether
got
it's all
the
of it.
experience, I feel, in the wrong. Like, your experience is a winger who's not good like that anymore. And I'm like, that's not the kind of experience I need on the team, because in the position that he plays, I kind of need someone who's a bit more younger and is a bit more sprightly. But you've got the experience there. You need the experience in the midfield, bro. I promise.
I don't think
you.
Salah wants that thingy either, bro. I don't think it's conscious, but I don't think he wants that burden on him now.
I don't think so either. I don't think he ever
explain to man that he looks like all the interviews you watched of Salah last season. It looked like he was desperate to win the league. Like that's what got him there. He's desperate. And you know when a man can just rest in it, I did it.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to bask in the glory of it, and the man said, "Yeah, pre-season, big man, already."
Yeah.
I'm trying to go back to Cairo and you know what I mean, do handstands on pyramids. But what do you mean, bro? Now it's time to come back. And what we doing this? What's the objective this season? Win the league again. Big man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired still.
I've done that one. I'm good.
I'm tired. So here what? I'm gonna do my thing and try to do my thing on the pitch. But you see the youths and that? I ain't trying to help out still. It's extra work, bro. It's extra work, bro.
It's true.
You know when in the school, bro, the teacher tries to put the foundation youths on your table and that.
Yeah,
just look at the teacher like, what do you mean, man? It's like, you're doing well in the class, so yeah, and you want my levels to stay high. Well, keep him away from me, bro.
Why don't you just teach the class properly and maybe his level will get higher?
Yeah, do your job, slut.
Yeah, do your job, bro. Like,
don't ask me to do anything. I'm playing football,
bro. I went to
I'm the same as them.
Bro, I had this. I went to my son's parents' evening before he got to college, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I don't like this drama." I sat down with her. She was really nice and that, and she was like, "Well, he's doing really well in class, but the problem with him is he's so good in the lesson. I've tried to put him with other people to help them out, and he doesn't really want to do it." And I said, "And you're marking him down for that? He's the top of the class, and you trying to help? You want him to help the lesser you?" My son's like, "Yeah, but it's making me tired. It's giving me extra work to do." What? Man. Nah, man. Let someone else do that.
What's he gonna do with him? You teach your class, man. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, we got Milner on the free as well.
We got Milner on the free, and I think with Salah as well, like he's never. And listen, I don't know the brother, but he's never struck me as a guy that like as in after he finishes football, I feel like him and Virgil, they don't even want to do anything to do with like football once they finish. I heard Virgil. Salah's done. Like once his football is done.
He's done.
I feel like he'll just be a president in Egypt. Like he'll try and reform and be political and all of that. I feel like I even listened to Virgil's thing on the Sky Sports the other day. He don't sound equal to me. He did not sound like him, and
he weren't interested.
Yeah. He's like, bro, I don't want to like. He's got his tournament, whatever that thing is that he does every year. And I said, yeah, these brothers are not. They're not like a James Milner. Like James Milner, I know he's going to be a coach. Like he'll probably do his coaching. And do you get what I'm saying? But listen, that's brilliant for them. We need those guys. Salah's not that guy, man. That's why I just leave him to it. That's why when everyone talks about, he should be a leader. He should be a leader in certain aspects. 100%. You've been in the longest. You're one of the more senior players in the team. But when it comes to the other little stuff, I'm like, Liverpool don't have that. I think maybe Zabozalai can do it over a period of time.
Some man's leadership is just leading by example, and it's not really because even when I used to see
Harry Kane
talk about Salah, there was always like they just watch what he would eat in the canteen, and it's not really asking man a question. It's like, oh, this is what. And I think the Man U fans are talking about that with Ronaldo. Ronaldo tried to help them, and they were being rude, and only Dalot wanted to listen to him, and we saw how that worked out. You should have clearly he knows what he's talking about. So I'm with you, man. Some man because like, bro, did you hear man talk about Messi, bro? They'll always be like, yeah, he didn't really talk that much. Yeah, I don't think Messi talks to his missus, bro.
He seems like a quiet brother he seems like one of them guys you just left alone. He had his friends. So when Suarez, Neymar, and Iniesta, that's his friends. But if you're an outside of that friend group, he ain't chatting to you like that. Like he might not.
Bro, Messi's with him and his dogs, isn't it, bro? Them dogs are bigger than him, blood. It's like, yo, me and my dogs. You get me? I like this one girl. I don't want to entertain no other girl in life, blood. Not one. You get me? Don't like them girl? Because I saw him in Inter Miami, bro, when he was in the supermarket. And I said, this is how you know this geezer's flaked, innit? Why does Messi think he can go to a regular supermarket, bro? Because you're in America? Like, man don't know what Messi is.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere.
He was out there looking confused.
He thought in being in America, maybe they weren't, bro, you're Messi, bro. Like, Ronaldo and Messi can't go anywhere.
You saw with Barcelona, bro. It took me like, I don't even want to lie here, bro, but that interview he had at Barca when he was in his yard with the white curtains behind him when he was leaving. That was the first interview they had of Messi in like 15 years, bro.
Yeah, bro, he doesn't.
And he's
talk.
the best player.
He doesn't talk. He doesn't
You don't
talk,
talk, bro.
at all.
Bro, I didn't know
talk.
what Paul Scholes sounded like till he retired.
Yeah, same.
Same.
I never fully same.
Same.
Fully.
Never
same.
heard
So
him
man just
before.
don't want to talk, bro.
Retired.
And the thing
But
is,
even Messi, if I heard his voice, I know he can't speak English, but if I heard his voice, I think I'll be baffed. I'll be like, bro, who's speaking? Because he don't talk
Yeah,
enough.
bro.
And
No,
you
who
really
was-
know.
that's the thing.
You wouldn't
And
know
we
who
can't
it
put the
was.
burden on players to act how we want them to act, because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
these lot became professional footballers on their own hard work, nothing to do with me. So that means
Yeah.
the club and the coaches need to do a better job of identifying players you're talking about. But Liverpool seem anti that. Every other club seems fine with the 3 years of my man is experienced and gets. Only Liverpool seem like they don't want to do it. And to be fair, when I heard the Liverpool players talking before, forget how Thiago was on the pitch because he was injured quite a lot. But they all said, like, yeah, with Thiago there, it helped us.
Yeah.
You can tell in training and that. We don't do it otherwise from that. We just don't do it anymore. You know what I mean? And it makes sense because for time, Edwards were trying to ship out Hendo and Milner for time, blood. So this is how it goes.
I
Man.
think I just think that Liverpool need to. I feel like that's something that they, for me, and I can only go on the data that we've seen in the history of just say the Premier League in itself, and all top clubs around the world, they always have players like this, and I think that is a way for you to be able to remain a strong and dominant team is if you just have that kind of experience in your team for 3 years, bro. I'm not asking for a 10-year. I don't care about the 10-year thing. I need you for like 2 seasons. 2 seasons where you're kind of a main kind of guy. Then that 1 season, I couldn't give 2 shits after that. Like, because your kind of experience is gonna help the other players. But when you've got like Gravenberch, obviously, if he's stinking up, or Zabozalai, or McAllister, well, you got no experience. Now, man, are looking at Curtis Jones, Trey. Even though I fucks with Trey, you're looking at these kind of players. You're like, I need you to now just be good. I can't even wait for you to even be good. I just need you to be good today. And it's a bit unfair. That's why bring in, like, you see when Luka Modric, and I know this is hindsight, right? When he went to AC Milan, I said, bro, Liverpool should have just looked at something like that and you just bring him in to just play a few games, but have Luka Modric in the change.
You know, though, innit? I know you're right, but instantly the fans are like, oh, just listen to the fans when you in another stream or something, just say that and watch the response, and man start talking about man's legs and that instantly, bro. And they're not even watching. I'm like, bro, there's a reason why AC went and got him, bro. They're not dumb.
They're not dumb, bro.
Like, they knew what they were doing straight away, bro. It's smart, and you're right, man. 3 years isn't even bad because then the guy who's 24 and 25 and that, they're gonna be 3 years older, bro. And they would have picked up off all that experience, and it helps. And then the next crop come through, so you help people. Man City is very smart at that. That's why they hung on to so many players for a long time. And now Diaz and all that are getting older. It's fine. Man, forget like Diaz. He got there in COVID, bro. COVID was 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So already, you don't even think about it, because remember Diaz, when that was Virgil was injured in that season, and that's when everyone was saying Diaz was the best centre back in the world. That's when he got there, bro. That's 6 years ago already. So it doesn't matter what age he was there, he's already older, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it helps, bro.
But now look, obviously when they had John Stones, now you're getting in Gay Kushinov. Now when the Diaz and thing, Kushinov obviously looks shaky, and I hear it. See Kushinov in 5 years. I've already said I feel like he'll be a good defender. Like I don't know how good, but he'll just be a good player to have in the team.
I heard the Man City fans talking about the confident about Arsenal because they said John Stones is coming back, and they ain't talking about his legs, bro. They just want them kind of players around. That's why they hung on to Kyle Walker for so long. It makes perfect sense, bro. Yeah, I mean, Kovacic is back as well. Experience.
Shit, I ain't seen Kovacic for time.
Exactly, bro. But you know it's Man City. Business end of the season. Everyone miraculously comes back, bro.
Maybe Man City are going to win the league. You know? Now I come to figure it. Maybe they might actually.
Maybe, man.
But people, we're going to leave it there, yeah? It's been a good chat. You get me? It's been good to cook up. For once, not for once, well, a couple of weekends we had come back on a Monday and we ain't lost. So the vibe was good today, man. Hey, G, big up. Sav, big up, man. You got anything coming up today? Anything coming up?
I'm probably going to do recorded videos, but I got no stream, so yeah, man.
And people, make sure you go and subscribe to G and Sav. The description will be in the on the video. So yeah, man. But people, man, have a good day. We'll be back, fams, and we're back tonight at 9 o'clock. Me and my cousin will be just general chit chat, see what I want, and that's it, man. But anyway, we're out of here. Have a good day, people. Peace.
Love.